Hi, it's Matt from Go Green Autos. So here today we've got a Renault Kangoo Maxi. This is a very rare EV because this is a 5-seater crew van, so probably one of the rarest electric vehicles around, but hugely practical and very flexible. So I've sold a couple of these with the 22 kilowatt hour packs. Haven't had one in for a very long time, but this is the new 33 kilowatt long range version. This one's only about 10 months old and is still effectively a new vehicle. The advantage of the 33 is not only has it got a bigger battery and longer range, you've got a different electric motor up front, and you've also got a heat pump heating system and a 7 kilowatt charger, whereas the previous model only had a 3.5 kilowatt charger. So the crew van's really practical, very flexible vehicle. So you've got full size 3 seats at the back, so it's a proper 5-seater vehicle. But at any time you can flick the seats down and you've got a full-size van, and you've got this very clever caged bulkhead system here. So you've got a steel, really solid mesh bulkhead here, so you're now protecting the driver and passenger from any loads at the back. And you've got this huge cargo area. It's pretty flat. That does slope up a little bit there, but this, now you've got a bigger area than a normal medium wheelbase van. And it's nice and easy. Pull that tag there and that seat then folds up and it locks in there on both sides. The headrests, as you can see, are permanently fixed to the mesh bulkhead there. You can adjust the height of those, but we've got 3 inertia seat belts and obviously your 2 seats up front. So really practical vans, not only as a van but also maybe for a vehicle for dogs or bicycles or wheelchairs or things like that. So as I said, this vehicle's only 10 months old or so. It's actually registered 31st of the 12th 2019, the very last day of 2019, so we've still got the remainder of the manufacturer's warranty. The full details of that are on the website, and this vehicle has only done 300 miles, so delivery mileage only. It's still a new vehicle effectively. So we've got no windows in the back or in the back doors. It's still a van, but looking on the inside, it's all still new. It's never been used. Here we've got our charge cable, type 2 to type 2, 32 amp. We've got here a puncture repair kit. That's the pump and the gunk, because this doesn't have a full-size spare underneath like the medium wheelbase vans do, but they still put a toolkit there, which is unusual because normally they delete that. But anyway, you've got a toolkit there if you do want to get the wheel off the ground, which is actually very handy if you do have a puncture, because when you put the gunk in you need to spin the wheel really, and it means you can do it while the vehicle's stationary rather than having to drive. But anyway, got the folding bulkhead system there. Yeah, really practical van, still a huge amount of area, but you flick that down, you've almost got the same space as a normal Maxi van. And this is a ZE33 I model, and I means it is battery owned, so there's no battery lease. So on the back here we can see we've got reversing sensors, and the other thing this has also got is air conditioning, which is something you don't get as standard either on the Kangoos. And then we can see there on the dash it has only done 300 miles. Let me just put the keys in. I would just say I've got 2 keys here as well. I'll just start it up. So we've got radio with Bluetooth, single slot CD. This has also got DAB as well. Air conditioning. This has also got preconditioning, so you can set a time on the dash what time you're going to leave in the morning, and then while it's connected to the charger the vehicle will switch on and warm up and melt the ice off the windows and precondition the cabin. Everything else is standard Kangoo stuff, except we do have a passenger airbag as well, which you don't get as standard. And then looking at the top here, we do have the roof lining that goes all the way back over the rear seat, so it does feel a little bit more car-like inside here. So this has got the 33 kilowatt hour battery pack. They do about 130 miles range in the summer. It obviously depends how you drive and how efficient you are with your driving. But the full details on the range is on the website. So the charging on these is via the port at the front of the vehicle. It's got a Type 2 AC charging, 7 kilowatts. It takes about 4 hours to charge these overnight typically, or if you're going to charge on a public charging post, it's going to charge at about something like 25 miles per hour of charging. So these don't have DC rapid charging, so it's not the sort of electric vehicle you're going to do loads of long distance driving in, because charging is going to be at 7 kilowatt no matter what charger you plug in on. So the purpose of this video primarily is to show you the condition, and if you see my videos before, you know I point out every little stone chip mark or scratch. I don't hide anything, there's absolutely no point. And then that gives people the confidence to buy the vehicle from afar without coming to view it, and then I get the vehicle delivered to you. So this van has only done 300 miles, as I said, so it's still effectively like new. But I have found two little things I'm going to point out. As I said, I don't hide anything, and I'm probably come across a bit negative on the videos because I point out things that people just don't see, but I want people to know exactly what they're buying. So very minor. I did find a little stone chip there on the lip of that door, which I have dabbed a little bit of paint in. And I did notice there was a tiny little dent in the bonnet just there, very small and insignificant. Actually, when the dent guy comes over, I might see if he can ping that out. That might well pop out, but it's just there. Most people wouldn't even notice it. It's actually where you got the crease of the bonnet, so it could have been there from new anyway. And that's it. The rest of it is all like new. Obviously the tyres are all still new. It's still effectively a new vehicle. So I think I've pretty much covered everything, but all the information you're going to want is on the website, so do look at that. I do have a pair of these I've bought in. They're both absolutely identical, both from Renault UK. And the other thing I'll just say is there is a significant saving on these versus a new one. From memory, it's about £5,500 cheaper, but the full details are on the website. And of course, this has already had the government grant on it as well. I think that's about £6,600 off as well. And the other thing is, obviously, this is available for immediate delivery. If you're interested, then give me a call or email, and I can deliver this anywhere in the country, and it will come to you on a flatbed or a trailer, and it will be fully charged and ready to use.